Most people know that there's two ways to use Vi's flash with Q impactfully, but did you know there's a third way? Watch to the end of the video to find out. Now, the most common way to use Vi's Q with flash is to extend the range of Q by flashing first and then letting go of Q afterwards. It looks something like this. I probably use this about 99% of my games, and I would recommend every aspiring Vi player to master this mechanic if they want to get good at the champion. However, there are a few methods for players to outplay this powerful flash Q combo. The most reliable and common way is to use some sort of ability to cancel your Q. Being aware of champions capable of doing this is crucial to predict how to avoid these abilities. Or in other words, the other two ways to intentionally outplay the flash Q combo are reaction based and prediction based. Prediction based counterplay looks something like this, where people will flash before you even release your flash Q. This isn't a completely accurate clip though, because the Annie most likely flashed for the kill and not really to dodge my Q. The best workaround against prediction is just holding Q to potentially bait out summoners and movement abilities. You can see here that Vi's Q charge actually lasts quite a long time. You can even incorporate a little tactic I like to use where I walk backwards, changing the direction I face, making the enemy feel safe when really I'm just trying to bait them into walking into me. If you pay attention to the arrows, you can clearly see when I walk back that Teemo suddenly feels safe to walk towards me, thinking that I might Q away, when in reality, I'm just trying to bait him into getting into range of my flash. Now, the biggest issue with using Q flash is when you start getting into higher elos, where people are actually capable of reacting to the distance between your Q and the impact of your Q hitting them. That means the further you are, the less likely you're going to hit max range flash Qs. This time is plenty enough for people to react to. Also consider you're even slower when trying to target someone who's pinned against a wall. The solution to beat players who are capable of outspacing your Q and are confident enough to react rather than predict is the Q flash combo. Additionally, Riot made landing Q flash more reliable not too long ago during a quality of life change to Vi. However, landing Q flash is more difficult than landing flash Q because it's based around timing and aim, whereas landing flash Q is just about aim. The benefit of using Q flash is that it eliminates the time to react because the flash is instantaneous. I had someone recently ask me in the comments why I don't Q flash often in my new recent videos. The reason why you can't use Q flash in lower elos like silver to plat that I am currently in is because people are not good at reacting to Q flash at all. What they'll do is they'll try to predict every single time I try to Q onto them, and oftentimes they'll just blow their flash even though I'm not going to hit them with my Q. Very patient. What? Q flash is best used when you know that the enemy doesn't have flash for sure, and when you're in higher elos where people are most likely going to react to your Q rather than predict. And the final way to use Vi's flash impactfully with her kit is going to be using it during her R animation. On the way to her target, Vi still has a hitbox, and you're actually able to redirect it by flashing yourself into different places, allowing yourself to hit more than one target. I do apologize for the poor quality of this clip. It was just that this was an old Reddit post that I had posted. I couldn't find any other instances of me pulling off this play. However, I do have this clip from my friend Dumba.
Vi, what are you doing? What? That's a mechanic? That's a mechanic?
Hopefully now you have a good understanding of how to use Vi's flash and Q in her kit and her flash and her R. And this is Classical Kill out.